Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Tetra, and I am back with my third Heroes of the Storm cast. Now this one's going to be on Shire. The way this map works is you control the two shrines, there are one on each side of the map, with your team, and then that activates the main Dragon Shrine, which you can then turn one of your players into the Dragon Knight, which is kinda badass and will wreck everything. So, here we are on the Shire, and let's introduce the players for when they line up. Spawning on the blue side, we have Zeratul in one of his cool piratey skins. We have Jim Raynor, we have Demon Hunter, and then just on the right there we have Tyrael, and we have Tassadar in his awesome mech skin. That is absolutely badass. And on the red side we also have a Tassadar, we indeed also have an Abathur, we have a Falstad, an Elite Tyrant Chieftain in his Glamrock skin, and we have a Chef Stitches. So we have some very exciting players here. From the stuff that I've seen recently, Elite Tyrant Chieftain has been my favourite hero in Heroes of the Storm. He seems to have a really cool kit collection, a lot of knockbacks and a lot of stuns. So here we go, that's the main Dragon Shrine, which is where the Dragon Knight will come from. We're seeing the players move out at the moment, and we're seeing Elite Tyrant Chieftain head out with Tassadar into the middle lane. We're seeing what looks like Stitches go to top lane. Falstad is going bot with the help of Abathur and is just gonna try and poke out Jim Raynor, but here comes Tassadar down to the middle lane to help out with Zeratul. But here comes red team Tassadar moving in with two Tassadars in the same lane, and there we go, Elite Tyrant Chieftain diving behind the enemy Zeratul and is going to try wailing on him. Got a bit of stunning off, but now the blue team Tassadar is out on his own there using his phase shift so he can get out of there alive. And Abathur was helping out the red team Elite Tyrant Chieftain there to help do some damage. And we can see the Locust from Abathur also helping Falstad push the lane against Jim Raynor. And now Abathur all over the map right now helping Stitches fight 2 versus 1 versus Tyrael and Demon Hunter. Right now seems fairly even mid lane with both teams taking a bit of damage. But here we go, Zeratul coming in for the sneak attack on Elite Tyrant Chieftain. Elite Tyrant Chieftain getting the first stun off with his power slide though, but we'll try to engage. We're seeing that, I can't remember what that is called, I think it's Stasis Field from the from the Tassadar, sorry. Stitches still getting the help from Abathur, taking a bit of damage because he is still on his own down in this bottom lane. Demon Hunter though, taking a lot of damage from the tower here, probably overextended a bit. Tyrael trying to help out, but not enough. Stitches gets the kill with the help of Abathur. Tyrael forced to retreat there. Demon Hunter very much overextended here. Falstad dueling with Jim Raynor at the moment. Currently, red team controls one of the Dragon Shires, or the Dragon Shrines just now. In fact, no, they control both of them now, and we're seeing Abathur leaving his lane in order to go straight for the Dragon Shrine. This is a really good idea in my opinion, using a character who doesn't actually do that much damage normally to take the Dragon Shrine, because then there's not much that the enemy team can do. Your team hasn't lost that much damage, and we're seeing Tassadar attempting to phase shift there to stop Abathur taking the Dragon Knight, but because he was phase shifted, unable to do the damage, and Abathur has taken the first Dragon Knight and is going to start wailing on this first fort for blue team. Red team doing some serious pushing here. This Dragon Knight absolutely deadly. Already taking out the wall on one of the towers. Jim Raynor flying into his base. I completely forgot the Dragon Knight could do that. Completely wiping out Jim Raynor straight out of the fight. However, Dragon Knight taking a lot of damage here. There goes the blue team Tassadar having to mount up to get back. Jim Raynor has returned to the fight. And only one player has been killed by this Dragon Knight so far, and that was Tassadar, who is now returning to the fight from behind to try and sneak in. But here we go, Dragon Knight looks like it will go down to the enemy Tassadar. We're seeing Zeratul has also entered the fight, blinking in to try and do the damage here. Abathur trying to get out because he's no longer the Dragon Knight. There is now just an easy kill Abathur who does almost no damage, just sitting in lane, not much use at all, and just a free kill for the blue team. But blue team still having to retreat because the red team Tassadar laying down some serious support there and some serious damage. Most people in the Blizzard team seem to be building him as an AD character, because most of his abilities don't really proc off any kind of cooldown reduction or anything, so it's a lot easier. Abathur is now alive and is assisting his team with the escape. Here we go, it is now Stitches versus Demon Hunter top lane, due to Tyrael going to the fight mid lane. Falstad has gone back. Tassadar trying to sneak through, looks like he might be going for one of the shrines. No, he's helping his team take out the orcs there, so I think they're the orcs. They're mercenaries anyway. to help assist there. Elite Tyrant Chieftain trying to poke him, but Tassadar did spot him with the increased vision that he does get. Falstad has joined the fight with his flying ability, just completely flies over all terrain. And here we go, Raynor choosing to engage here, taking a bit of damage from Falstad's poke there. And here we go, ETC moving in with the help of Abathur, doing some serious damage. We should be seeing a power slide if they really want to engage. Nice zoom out there. There's the power slide onto Tassadar. No face melts yet, so he is being forced to retreat thanks to the incredible damage output from Jim Raynor. Really useful. There we go, there's the face melt. Abathur still dropping his shield down on ETC. ETC trying to do the damage, but he is pretty much surrounded. He's on his own here. Here comes the red team Tassadar to try and help out, but Elite Tyrant Chieftain in a lot of trouble here, being forced to retreat, once again being shielded by Abathur. Able to escape. Red team now trying to kill off these mercenaries before anything really bad happens. Falstad also coming to join in this. Jim Raynor coming to try and prevent that from happening, but it's 3 versus 1. Needs to be really careful here, or he's going to get in some serious trouble. Falstad taking out both of the mercenaries. Now we're seeing Demon Hunter moving up the top lane from mid lane to try and once again take down Stitches, but instead choosing to leave top lane, in fact, just completely leaving it alone. I think Demon Hunter has realised that the shrines are coming back up. So one of the teams... Oh, Demon Hunter gets the kill on Falstad. They're down for the count. So Demon Hunter moving back, now going to move back up top lane, came down to assist with that kill. But the first Dragon Shrine has already gone to red team. Second Dragon Shrine has a blue team Tassadar in it. So they are going to attempt to take it. And there we go. We see red team have top shrine, blue team have bottom shrine. Stitch is pulling the red team the blue team Zeratul out of that shrine, keeping it for his team. So it's currently alive, but we see Zeratul has just blinked straight back up there. And now blue team controls both shrines. Are they going to be able to get a player into it? We're seeing Tyrael moving in there. But it seems if you are damaged, you're not able to take the shrine while you are being damaged. So here we go, Elite Tyrant Chieftain moving into the shrine. They're going to try and take it, but nope, denied as Stitches has retaken the top shrine and the bottom shrine. So now it is red team that holds the shrines. So they're not going to be able to get... However, they're not going to be able to get in due to Jim Raynor and Tyrael controlling this area right now. Tyrael going for his teleport ability to his sword behind Elite Tyrant Chieftain, but Elite Tyrant Chieftain getting out of there fine. Tassadar just going to walk past, throwing down his stasis field, and with the help of Abathur here is going to try and do some damage. ETC also moving in, currently healing up thanks to the fountain, but Tyrael able to drive him back. I would not be surprised to see them try to take another shrine back to prevent red team from actually getting in here. Stitches, though, seriously pushing some damage down onto top lane. Falstad trying to go for the kill there on Tassadar, but Tassadar using his phase shift. Jim Raynor in a lot of trouble here, but nice, using his knockback to help kite. Tassadar is going for the Dragon Shrine, and he makes it. Jim Raynor not able to get back there in time to do the poke. So the Dragon Knight is once again in favour of red team. That's 2 Dragon Knights for red team so far, and down goes Jim Raynor again, completely chased down. This Dragon Knight needs to be more decisive. It's currently just wandering around doing sweet FA. But here we go, Dragon Knight moving into the blue team fort's going to try and do some damage, and it will probably take this down with the help of the damage. Tassadar and Demon Hunter are not going to be enough on their own to deal with this 4-man from red team with the help of Abathur from afar. No, it's not Abathur, in fact, it is Stitches from afar, just doing as much as possible to assist his team. Where is Abathur in this? I'm not sure. Or was it Abathur who managed to transform, or am I getting my teams mixed up? No, I am not. I guess it may have been Abathur that managed to take the Dragon Knight then. I'm not completely sure. I may just be completely blind. But here we go. Stitch is doing some serious damage up top lane. ETC is quite low here, but the Dragon Knight has been stunned. Needs to try and move in, and we saw a stage dive there from the Elite Tyrant Chieftain trying to do the damage, but down it goes. Elite Tyrant Chieftain not able to survive is not going to be able to survive for much longer, taking a lot of damage from Tassadar. Down goes Elite Tyrant Chieftain. Dragon Knight taking a lot of damage. Tassadar has transformed into his ultimate form. He is Archon. This is his final form, but red team able to 5-man the Dragon Knight, take it down, and then 5-man Tassadar's ultimate form. So he does go down. We're now seeing Falstad and Stitches waiting up top lane for the push. Abathur currently in bot lane, just helping the push with his Locust, but oh wow, Falstad venturing out too far there and getting killed off. Blue team bringing it back, kills currently even for both teams. However, red team does have a 1 level advantage and has a fort advantage, so red team currently ahead, but blue team is definitely not out for the count. Stitches and Elite Tyrant Chieftain moving in for the top lane. Tassadar moving towards these mercenary camps is going to try and take them down to help assist his team in the push. He is at the level 12, so he should be fine taking these out solo. He's being a recommended level 10 solo. He should in fact be fine. ETC has moved to the mid lane to see if there are any champions he could catch out, but no champions, just a wave which he is going to take down. And here we go. Stitches is now top lane, going for the fort, but he's not going to be able to take the fort with both the minion wave and Demon Hunter pushing him back, so that's not going to happen. Here we go, Tassadar and Falstad. Tassadar completely ignoring the enemy team and leaving his Falstad to die, completely leaving him alone there. Really interesting play, but Tassadar has instead moved up top lane and is dueling the enemy team Tassadar, but Elite Tyrant Chieftain has also joined with the help of Abathur to try and take down Demon Hunter, but he's on his own. There's no help from the red team Tassadar here because he's being focused down by Zeratul and Jim Raynor. Massive teaming up here from blue team. We're seeing some really good team fights. Nice wall there from blue team Tassadar, and ETC stage diving out of there. Does not want to go down it that way. Is going to be able to go into the fountain and restore the health he needs to continue this fight for the moment. We're seeing the turrets currently have full ammo for red team, so they're going to be able to hold this off a little. The shrines are now reactivated so that they can begin retaking those again. We're seeing the mercenaries doing a hell of a lot of damage for red team right now, seriously getting a fort advantage here. Currently only 4 forts left for blue team compared to the 6 for red team. Falstad almost getting a kill on Tassadar, but Tassadar managing to escape there. Oh, but here we go, Falstad moving into the same area as Jim Raynor and Demon Hunter and Tassadar. He is full health, all of them are low, going in for it right now. Zeratul's also joined the fight, but there a blue team kill has happened. Falstad very low, but was able to get 2 kills off of that. Kills still currently even 8-8, but this could be about to change as Demon Hunter is on his own. But here we go. There we go. The clone from Abathur. Demon Hunter cloned Abathur, Elite Tyrant Chieftain, moving in, getting his power slide and the stage dive off. Tyrael currently going for the real Elite Tyrant Chieftain. Abathur needs to help out his teammate there or he's going to be in trouble. That clone will run out eventually, but Stitch is also moving in, getting the body block on Zeratul. Zeratul flashing out, so it's now Tyrael that needs to die. Tyrael teleporting to his sword, so they do both get out alive, and the Abathur clone, I believe, has in fact run out. He is, however, deep tunneling, probably going to be going for a Dragon Shrine at some point in the near future. There we go, going for the Dragon Shrine, so Abathur is now moving forward as the Dragon for his team, forcing blue team into full retreat. Going to do a crap ton of damage here, going straight for the forts again. Seeing a nice zoom out here, Jim Raynor has the Banshee escort to try and help him out here, but it may not be enough. So much damage coming out from both teams here, but it's just dueling at the moment, neither team getting an advantage. Tassadar has also altered. Nice pull there from Stitches on Jim Raynor. Jim Raynor did not die there, now he did, but he's pulled 2 players away from the red team force here, but it's not going to be enough. Tyrael has been caught in the stasis field, in fact so is the Dragon Knight, so Tyrael may escape here. Nope, Elite Tyrant Chieftain getting his stage dive to join the fight, and will in fact escape thanks to the shield from Tassadar. Very close hook there from Stitches, almost grabbing the Tassadar. Zeratul, not actually been that much use here. He's currently shielded, but he's now being with his Hearthstone to try and get some health back. Dragon Knight taking a lot of damage here, needs to try and get a bit more damage off if possible. Tassadar doing as much damage as possible as well. We're seeing hella damage coming out from every player here. And the mercenaries still pushing bot lane as well, so red team pushing really hard at the moment. There's only 2 forts left for blue team right now. Tassadar will go down here for it. No, he won't. Nice phase shift. Will he escape? I don't know. And Jim Raynor, I'm not sure that was a correct move, blasting Tassadar away from him. Tassadar may in fact escape this. Tyrael is seriously chasing this, wants the Stitches. He wants the S, but Elite Tyrant Chieftain is there as well. They just need to get to their turrets and to their walls, and they should be fairly safe. Stitch is pulling Tyrael into turret range, so Tyrael does take that little bit extra damage, and Tassadar for blue team, very low. I'm not sure if he should really be out here even with the rest of his team. He's very susceptible to a Stitch's pull right now. There we go, mounting up, and is going to ride out of there into the sunset to try and stay alive. Jim Raynor has been caught though by Tassadar for the red team, and he is now, I believe the technical term is completely boned, getting pulled by the Stitches. Elite Tyrant Chieftain and Tassadar easily able to take down Jim Raynor on their own. Kills now only just going in favour of the red team, 11 kills to 10. It's very, very close right now. Demon Hunter still doing a hell of a lot of work for her team. So gonna continue doing the damage right now, and here we go. More mercenaries for red team. Gonna continue to help pushing bot lane. This is just not good for blue team at all, as they have taken so much damage. Abathur now beginning just continuing to throw locusts in and continuing to help his team as much as possible. Tassadar taking some more mercenaries, so even more mercenaries are now going to be pushing into the blue team base, which is going to be a serious pain. That's not good for them at all, but here we go. 2 sets of mercenaries and a quite large chunk of a red team. I say a large chunk of red team, but it's only Tassadar at this point. But his team is here. Nice wall there from blue team Tassadar. It's going to try and take down red team Tassadar, but Elite Tyrant Chieftain has arrived to assist, as well as a clone of red team Tassadar, which goes down instantly actually. Red team Tassadar is now phase shifting out of there. Elite Tyrant Chieftain also having to escape, fighting the entirety of blue team right now. But at the same time, Falstad is taking altars, but blue team gonna take bot altar to make sure that there is no foul play in terms of Dragon Knights. I say foul play, no play that's going to be incredibly difficult for them to take down, because every play is currently difficult for them to take down. So the more they can shut down red team getting this Dragon Knight again, the more chance they're going to have of making an epic comeback. And god, that was a close hook there from Stitches, but that's not going to stop red team going in for it, going for this bottom shrine and trapping blue team Tassadar. Is blue team Tassadar going to get out of there? There's the phase shift, going to try and escape. Red team Tassadar doing the damage, and Stitches gonna be able to take this. And here we go, we're gonna see what looks like an Abathur probably. No, it's Falstad straight in for it, gonna dual Jim Raynor here, trying to take him out so he can take the altar. There we go, Elite Tyrant Chieftain also comes in. This should be a free Dragon Knight for Falstad. Nope, denied by the Zeratul. Very nice there by the Zeratul. Needs to kill off Falstad before anything bad happens, and Falstad will get out, but only on his shield. That's almost 1 health. Elite Tyrant Chieftain, though, going to be dueling the Zeratul here, but we do have a Tyrael here to help. Red team do still control this shrine, so if any of the players can get into it while this fight is happening. Falstad is in fact going for the Dragon Shrine. Tyrael is being pushed back, cannot stop this, and there we go. Falstad gets another dragon, and I think this is probably going to be GG for blue team. And Abathur, still currently very far forward, is going to continue pushing up. His Locust going to be spawning much nearer to the enemy base, but he has been spotted by Demon Hunter, but is able to deep tunnel out of there to prevent himself from dying. Dragon Knight taking down the fort, and that pretty much just leaves the main Raven statue, or it's a dragon statue in this map even. But here we go, blue team going to try and take this out. Demon Hunter has also come in, bead with her Hearthstone to try and help kill this off. Dragon Knight taking a lot of damage. Elite Tyrant Chieftain almost getting killed off thanks to the wall of Tassadar, but the tower is down. And that is in fact a GG. Well played, red team. Red team does in fact take the game. And that was some really nice play. They had full dragon control for that entire game. Very unfortunate for blue team, not able to shut them down well enough, but managed to stay very even on kills. They were 10-10 for a huge amount of time in the game. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This has been my 3rd Heroes of the Storm cast. This one has been on Dragon Shire. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time.